Fellas, I'm alive. I know, it's crazy. I didn't, I'm alive. I may have not streamed for a month. I have been bloody out of it this season. Let me just say. The cold bothered me anyway. I'm tired. But yeah, it's good to be back. Very, very good to be back. How is everybody doing? I hope you're all having a wonderful night. I've gotten over being sick. I've gotten over most of the headaches, so now I'm just kind of relaxing. We're gonna be playing my survival world for probably like hour and a half. I'll probably get off at like 9:30. Miso, why are you screaming? My cat is screaming at me. He tends to do that. He has this tendency to look me dead in the eyes and just give me a serenade. You know, as one does. As one does. We're so back. I haven't touched this world in a little while. It's been a little bit. Every time I go like a prolonged amount of time without touching it, I'm gonna be honest, I miss it. I miss it a lot. But yeah, we're just gonna go ahead. Load level, load file. Miso, you can't eat the lamp. In fact, I recommend against shoving your face into the lamp. I would not. No. It's not a toy. No. 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 It's not a toy. No lamp for you, pal. No. So you're gonna get yourself hurt. Okay. Here we are. Stop that. Music's good. Difficulty back to hard. Miso, no! No lamp. No lamp. No. No. You're gonna go blind. You can't stare at a light bulb from directly above for like however long you were trying to do that. No. Miso, you have zero survival instincts. Is this the orange cat in you? Are you fulfilling the stereotype? Do better, Miso. Do better. Also, I'm gonna go ahead and call a friend. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. Is that who I think it is?
Hello.
It's Kiz. It's been so long. It's been so long.
Thanks for letting me out of the basement.
Welcome back. You better be careful or you'll go back down there. Alright?
I missed Christmas.
You missed Christmas? It's not my problem. You should have known the consequences of your actions have consequences, okay? You should have known.
I'm sorry.
What's the last thing you remembered seeing on here? I don't know.
I think you were sleep deprived.
Well,
that's the last thing I remember.
That does not narrow things down at all. Okay? That
I know.
Other than stating the obvious, Kiz.
I'm sorry. This is why I ended up in the basement.
This is what you're gonna go back down there if you keep this. Well, not nothing. You're good for. You make a good basement warmer, but still. You've seen the dock, right?
Yeah.
I've been working on the ship, so this is what we've got so far.
Very nice.
It's gonna be a big honkin' fella. A big fella. We hop down here, and then go ahead and... I wish there was a way to get underwater torches in this version.
Yeah. I know that some version lets you do that.
It sounds like something you'd be able to do in some versions. Okay, So we have that, and it does like a fancy little
I
curve.
think when water physics get changed again, you can put torches in the water for a while.
That sounds about right. I know if you like put it underwater right now, there's a chance everything will just evaporate around it because in dev water physics, I wouldn't call them physics, but
They're definitely trying.
you can say trying. Trying's a word. It's certainly a word. It's one of the words you could use, I suppose. Okay. So
Alright,
now,
Fanta, here's the news.
what's the news?
The news is that after last time where you did Wander, I started my own world,
Oh.
my own update world. I started in survival test. And
Hmm.
since then, I've lost the world.
Oh. Wait, did you not end up getting that like checked with
So
Lego or with the crab?
no, that wasn't the issue. The issue was that after I upgraded my computer, I had to swap out my files from the old computer to the new computer, right?
Did you forget it?
And I forgot to back up the world.
No.
I got
You.
devastated once I realized. Because I poured so many hours into that
No.
world already.
This is why I have it backing up to a GitHub right now.
Yeah, I was like, if I start a new world, I need to do some like cloud storage stuff to it because oh my goodness. I was
Yeah,
devastated when I realized.
I cannot blame you. Cannot blame you at all. Alright, I'm trying to like figure out how I want to go about this. Cause now that I'm at the surface, this is where things start to get a little bit silly. Right. Hmm. Cause I want the back to be fairly flat. That's like what I saw with hello Chris, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Let me move the mic slightly. Right there should be a little bit better. How do I sound, Kiz? Do I sound fine?
You sound fine.
Wahoo! Okay. Nom, 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 nom. That can go there. And then trying to like gauge how I went about this. Seems like there's a pretty consistent like one like that pattern. Okay. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep working on the ship a bit. The plan is we'll probably have it go to like around level with the dock, maybe slightly higher. And continue from there, right? I've never built a ship before. I've said that on several occasions. Never done this. It seems like a fairly common thing to build a big boat, but I guess I just avoided that all these years. So we're remedying that. We're finally getting around to it. And so this is finally gonna put us above the water level. My cat is screaming. I don't know why he's like this.
Silly.
I need to take him to the vet soon. Like, I don't think he's been sick. He's not thrown up in a good while, but he also is old, so like maybe there's something going on there. I'm not sure. I just know that he's been like meowing a lot. Like a lot recently. Like when I'm not petting him, like a solid 70% of the time he's meowing. So I
Right.
don't know if he's feeling alright. Or maybe he's just, singing his heart out because he knows it'll get my attention. And he just wants my attention. It could be either one of those. It seems both are likely enough. So I'm uncertain. Let's go ahead and bring this like 6 more of this way. Like that. That's good. So the question is, do I want to go much further out? Or do I want to keep it about this thickness? I think I'd like to go one more out this way. Maybe two, but 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8 that way, and then come out 1. Like so. Convenient torch. Okay. So I'm also trying to think 1, 2, 3, 4. Trying to gauge where the center of the boat is. Or like where I based the center off of. And I think it's this. I think it's this point right here. So let's go ahead, bring this in a little bit. And I'll probably need to like do something to make that transition up a little bit easier. But right there's our center point. And so we copy that onto this side. What all had you gotten done in the survival test world? How far had you gotten? Or was it still in survival test when you lost
it was still in the first survival test version. I played a lot on that survival test version. But I did a lot of things. I dug a whole ditch from surface level to bedrock. Around my
was
compound.
that like your home defense ditch?
Yes, it was.
A staple of any good survival test world.
Yeah, that took like many
from
hours.
The creeper.
With no tools, I had to do it all by hand.
Yeah, I mean, you could have used the creepers to help. Use them to your advantage.
They don't respawn.
Even
in the first survival test. Yeah.
Oh.
First survival test, it's a one and done. They spawn once and that's it.
Oh, and you were using the save mod. I remember now.
Yes.
It's like that's a thing that we have. We love save mod. It's not been worked on.
I made a creeper statue.
Yeah.
I made a tower. I was making a mountain. I was making a lot of things. Yeah, I was in the middle of making a storage room for all the ores in my world. But yeah, unfortunately, I lost the world.
That sucks, man. Like, I'm guessing you were just taking advantage of the fact nothing more was spawning, so once you had everything dealt with, you could actually make a pretty survival test world.
Yeah.
Which honestly, can't blame you. I'm gonna... Headphones off, I'm grabbing my... I have not... I'll fill up on water later, but for now that ought to be good. Okay. I'm back.
Welcome back.
That's troublesome. When are you gonna go ahead and make a new one?
I am not sure. I'm feeling pretty demotivated because of that. All my progress gone and stuff. But I'm hopeful I'll do another one. Sometime next year.
Did we ever... I don't think this was like an official released thing, but has anyone set up multiplayer with survival test yet?
I do not think so.
Because, like, the multiplayer codebase exists for Classic, right? So that makes me think, like, as far as multiplayer mods go, that would be within reason, right? That'd be a fun thing. If that ends up being something that exists, that could be a good excuse to kickstart it.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
Once save mod is done, we gotta get
multiplayer.
Multi project. Just multiplayer in every single version without it. That'd be something.
I'm excited for Save Mod to get advanced enough to reach that one beta development version of the
Oh,
NVIDIA
the
experience.
from what I could tell, saving is in that. It's just not like enabled.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I don't know if a full save mod release would be needed for that.
I don't know. I just know
5,
that
6,
version has a lot of
7,
quirks
8,
that need to be
9,
kinked up.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, like from what I can tell, that version's thing is like saving and the menu and all of that do exist. It's just like not enabled. It's
Mm-hmm.
it's just uncalled or something.
That makes sense.
And yeah. So I want to say people like re-implemented that day one of it being out. Like it was quick. I know that much. It's oddly satisfying to see like this wooden bowl. That's all this is right now. And then once I get past that point, going like 4 out, it's a different front. Okay. So I have to have like a bit of a fin looking thing at the front. Okay. And how many blocks higher can this go? Let me grab some snad. Okay, it's not bad at all. I'll keep this little snad pillar as a frame of reference for how much higher I have to go. But honestly, that's not bad. It'll take a little bit, but I think that should be a lot easier to do, considering I can walk around, don't have to worry about air, and can see what I'm doing. Which is always a good thing. Always a good thing indeed. Now we'll pull this out 2 more. Then in the back. We'll keep that one at 4 actually, and we'll make the point of this a bit sharper. Like that. Come out like 2. Actually, maybe come out like 3. Well, it's not the front of it yet, so. 1, 2, 1, 2. This should be out too. That's what's throwing me off. Okay. Maybe? I'm trying to gauge. Let me pull up pirate ships for reference again. That was something that I had. And I'm trying to do this off of memory right now, which is not working. Let's see. Okay. So I think I want this to be not quite that sharp. In which case, let's go ahead and put that there and that there. And break you. Okay. Trying to gauge how I was even doing this last time. It's been a minute. I'm sure once I get into the swing of things, it'll be a lot easier, but um, maybe like this. Only have the one there, do that, and then 4, 5, like so. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, and then over here. Okay. That good? Yeah, that's good. That matches up. Okay. And then over here is where that transition happens. Okay. I'm still waiting for, what's it, Sith to finish the, or to give like any information on the rewrite of the multiplayer mod, because
Mm-hmm.
that's been something on the wish list for a fat minute. Once I have access to that, it's all over. I hope you know it's all over. All hell breaks loose. The other islands will be visited. It has taken all my strength not to go over to them. Mainly like the one that looks like survival, not survival test, pack.png.
Yeah, that
Like
one's beautiful.
that one's so good. That's part of why I'm building the ship right here, because it's also just like a nice clean view.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'd like to be able to stand up on like the crow's nest and just look out over there. Cause look at that. That's so good. That's such nice terrain. When you get like a good view from up on the up on the deck. That's clean. And I've not walked there. So the only landmass I've been on that isn't my home, right? Over there is that area off in the distance for whenever I got water, lava, and fire. And I was only there long enough to find the chest that I put down with it. So this is my home. This is my stomping grounds. Alright, I need to like make a bridge or something. Like some way over to it so I don't have to keep trying to jump onto it and failing miserably because sprinting isn't a thing. Because right now I don't think I can actually get on the boat, which is funny. Let's see. We'll make
It's not a
like...
great boat if you can't get on it.
No, yeah. You would think. Whee! Forgot that I can run around with my inventory open. I kind of love that as a feature, I'm gonna be real. Okay, there's no bottom slab, or there's no top slabs, so this is gonna be... It's gonna be like this. Okay. Oh, we gotta have a plank on there. This is an unfortunate shape. I'm gonna fix that. There we go. We gotta have a plank on the ship, right? Like, I think that's just required.
Yeah, of course.
We gotta be able to walk. Walk the plank. We gotta be able to jump into the water. Okay. I'm trying to think. Right. I'd also like to have access to little windows. Like little windows on the, or like cannon holes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or something. And I feel like this is the layer where that would happen. So yeah, because I think this would be like this would be a floor. Like this layer would be a floor, and then I would go ahead and have like areas in the side where I could go ahead and like shoot through. I think that's the strat. So how do I want to go about that? I guess we'll want to start with making the floor. So this ship would have 3 layers, right? This area is going to be below deck. And I don't know if I want to have a way down into the bottom. I think I should. I think that makes sense, right? The bottom could be like cargo. And then there's obviously the main deck up top, right? And down here's below. Okay. What I'm gonna do is to signify where this starts and that... Okay. We'll use logs. We'll use logs for, like, this border region. So I'll make the floor right now, because I'd also just like to have a good area to walk across and be able to, like, fully set all the torches here. So that way you don't have to worry about that. So we'll get that out of the way first. I kind of like these support beams. Should I have glass? I could have, like, little glass areas so you could see the chests down at the bottom. I don't know if that's, like, pirate shippy, but it would be cool, right? And I feel the rule of cool probably outweighs the rule of pirate. But maybe
that's gonna go on the
me.
wiki.
I feel like the rule of cool just outweighs pirates as a concept. Unsure though. I'm torn. I'll worry about that once I'm closer to having a floor. Let's see here. That's good. We have outwalked the music. C418 cannot get me with his serenades. Oh, hell, have you seen the new Minecraft movie trailer?
The one where Jack says, "I yearned for the mines."
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I don't know if we've talked about this. I've had this conversation with some of my friends. It uses C418 remixes.
Oh yeah, I noticed that too. I was very surprised about that.
Yeah, like that caught me off guard. I don't
Like
know how much
last
of like a
time C4 did
Microsoft
anything
versus...
with Minecraft was in 1.13.
Yeah, it was in 1.13. They've not like, which I get, like they're making other music, so like why wouldn't they be using, or like why would they use his music in the trailers? But I don't remember the last time like in any official Minecraft content I've heard his music.
I
Like,
was very surprised that they didn't have him back for the Smash Brothers collab. They had the music from the console edition instead for that.
I really don't blame him on that one, because that I'm kind of bothered about how they did the Smash Ultimate one. Like, I'm a little bit peeved. So
Tell me about it.
I love the mini games, right? And I love the music, and I wanted the music in. That I was super happy about, right? And I'm not even disappointed about not getting C418 music, or even like something like Pigstep, right? Because I'm also surprised that we didn't get Pigstep. Like, that one doesn't even have that problem. No, what upsets me about it...
I think it was just a little too late.
Yeah. What upsets me about it is that they didn't credit the person who actually wrote the music.
Oh,
so it was just given to... It was just, like, by Microsoft, or, like, by Minecraft or something. The person
that's a big sting.
Yeah. Because I was like, what the heck? That's just mean. That's just mean.
I think the industry has a really big problem with credit. Because, you know the Mario movie? Um,
Yeah.
the one of the songs that they included in the movie was the DK rap from Donkey Kong 64, and the original writer for the DK rap went uncredited in the movie,
Man,
and I think that's a real bummer.
that's because it is a real bummer. That it is. That's annoying. That's just it takes nothing. It's a line of text. It's a line of text. It's not that hard. Credit your artists. People that compose music, they count. They count as artists. Give them their credit. They deserve it. It's a
Yeah.
simple fact. Simple fact of life. Okay. I'm trying to think of how I'm trying to do this. So I'd like it to be... I want there to be a log 2 out from every piece of wood that isn't the middle. So... And I'm including taxi cab distance. So... 1, 2... Yeah, this one's there. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Like that, and over here. But yeah, like, I can't blame C418 for, like, not signing anything or anything like that. Like, if there was an attempt to get his music in, I can't blame him for not taking it with how that went, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's just annoying. That was stupid. Speaking of Legacy Console, sometime, eventually soon, trademark, I should be getting in an Xbox 360.
Ooh.
And I got a copy of Xbox 360 edition, so I feel no remorse for trying to do shenanigans to get old versions working on there. So now
Hell yeah.
we have access to old Pocket versions through the Aurora store. We have access to old Java versions from Omni Archive. It's time for Wander Legacy, Wander 360, whatever you want to call it. It's so
Cool thing
weird to
about
me.
that is that you can eventually merge it into Bedrock Edition.
No, yeah. Although, I don't know. I feel like I'd keep Pocket and that one separate. And the reason I say that, right, is like, one, Bedrock is just Pocket Edition, right? And
Mm-hmm.
two, 360 is kind of weird in that Xbox One stops at 1.12.
Yeah.
So, like, 360 goes farther, versions-wise, than its successor console.
I
Which, if
thought
I
that was
was
the
to hit...
PlayStation.
Uh,
The PlayStation goes up until 1.14.
no, you're getting it backwards, right? The PS4 is neat in that it does go a little bit farther. But Switch and Xbox One, I want to say stop at 1.12.
Hmm.
At least Switch. I'm pretty sure about Xbox One, but I would have to double check. Let me see. Minecraft.wiki. Let me save the game since it's been a minute. Okay. And then Xbox One edition. Okay. CU51. New fireworks. Dyeable leather horse armor. Sugar King can be bone mealed. That's neat. Don't know how we never got that on Java.
I think it's a parity issue still.
Mm-hmm.
They should definitely fix it.
Yeah, Xbox One Edition has not received new feature updates such as the Update Aquatic, Village and Pillage, Buzzy Bees, Nether Update, Caves and Cliffs, and so on.
Yeah.
So, while Xbox One does, like, let me have a lot bigger worlds, it does not get to Update Aquatic. So, that's the thing that's, like, got me torn. Because, right, I could go ahead, like, play through, if I was to get an Xbox One, mind you, which I do have access to Xbox One Edition, funnily enough, like, digitally,
Mm-hmm.
from that one link in the MCDF Discord. I snagged that right up, because it's like, eventually I'll get an Xbox One, and I want to have this, there's no reason not to grab it, right?
Yeah.
So, eventually it'll like be equivalent, right? Once it gets to TU15, then they're basically equivalent updates, I believe.
I mean, there's an easy solution to this.
Yeah.
Just start one run every single version of every console.
Oh boy. That'd be something. Here's the thing. I'd like to do for every like main version timeline. I don't want to be redundant and be like, "Oh, here's PS3 versus PS4." Oh ho ho ho.
You wait for one or 3DS.
Did 3DS Minecraft ever receive any updates?
Yes, yes it did.
Yes, it did.
Many
Oh.
actually. I mean,
Oh?
not any substantial like it wasn't up to par with any of the other editions, but it did receive some updates.
Okay.
I used to
Interesting.
play that a bunch, but now my 3DS is broken.
Oh, what happened?
I was trying to install a USB-C mod and it didn't go so well.
Ah, classic blunder. It happens to the best of us. Let's
Yeah.
see.
I keep losing my Minecraft world.
It's a sad thing that happens to you, and you in specific. That was terrifying. I broke a block and I saw water splashes. I didn't like that. It was terrified it somehow caused my ship to flood, but there was literally no way it could. Like, it is physically impossible for it to have flooded. Unless somehow we have waterlogging early. Miso is really concerned about this new light that I have. I got a lamp, and
Hmm.
I don't think he's fond of the concept of lamps in particular.
Right.
Oh! Oh, it could flood. Oh, I was wrong.
Oh.
I was incorrect.
So about
Put
that.
put simply. Okay. In which case, if these are like wall ones at all, which I know these two aren't, but oh, that's just sitting there now. Understood. Thanks, Notch. I appreciate it. You're a real one. You're not. Oh dear. Okay. Move those. I want to have these support beams be made out of logs, and then I'd like for the floor in
You
between
know
to
what I
all
would
be
like to
planks.
see parody wise on freaking Java?
Yeah.
Lava logging.
Bedrock doesn't have lava logging, does it?
I think it does, doesn't it?
Does it?
I thought
I
it
don't
did.
think it has lava cauldrons, but I
Lava
think Java
logging.
got that after a bit.
My,
I
what did I see that was lava logged in?
I want to say there was like a weird, like glow lichen, I think is the block thing, that like you could lava log ish, but it would give you water in the Nether or something like that. Like that was a bug or something.
Oh, it might have been a bug.
Yeah, like there is a bug relating to glow lichen lava and giving you water in the Nether. That's the only place I'm thinking of you getting lava logging from. Either that or lava cauldrons, but we have that.
I'm like imagining it.
Lava logging would be neat. Like I would take that. I
I
feel
think they
like
should do it.
I think they'd have to like rework the liquid system a bit.
I mean, do you remember the first time they showed us water logging? They
It's
showed
been a
us that
minute.
it
Didn't it
could
have
go
to do with
through
like
fences.
rails?
Uh,
Oh,
it
like was
was
it water flowing through the fence?
yeah. It was like the water wasn't in the fence; it was flowing through it.
Hmm.
And they were like talks of like glass panes, where they could have water on one side but not the other side of it.
No, yeah, I think that would have been hype. I'm gonna be real, that just feels like a good feature.
Yeah, it just sounds a lot more complex to code.
It feels like, I think that what would have stopped it, I I don't remember what did stop it, but if I had to take a guess of what it was without remembering, it was almost definitely like performance.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Considering like from what I remember, waterlogging was the most difficult thing to get working on Legacy console as well.
Oh
Like
yeah.
that was, I feel like internally that feature was already a disaster in terms of like making it work.
4G reacting to 1.13. It's like
The laughing
that
tired.
gif. That gif of SpongeBob's like in panic, everything's on fire.
Like the at the bloody office, yeah. Yeah, like I'm unsurprised with how goofy of a feature it has been. I'm trying to figure out how to get out, and my brain has decided I can't. Um, okay. So let me go ahead, and I want to have a stairwell here. I don't want it to be attached to the thing. There we go. I'd like the support beam to not be part of the stairs. That feels like dangerous design somehow. Okay. Like that. And then I feel like I can do something with the bottom of the stairs, but first and foremost, let's just make these go all the way. Okay. And then I could do like in the central bits. Yeah, I can do like logs in this middle part. And that'll make it look a little bit more supportive. There we go. That's nice. Okay. So now I have a way up and down to the bottom of the ship. I don't want to live in the boat, but I feel like this is going to end up being like the most livable structure in the world. I
I
feel
don't know what
like
that
this is
says about your world.
I feel like this is, it says I need to get on a boat and leave. It's not worth it. It ain't worth the effort. Okay. And then just go ahead, fill in the floor with planks. And yeah, I'll just do that for the rest of it. Like, this is just gonna be a massive little structure, and down here could be so much storage. Like, honestly, this could end up being my storage area. It probably would end up being my storage area if it wasn't round. I'm sorry, is that... Are those sheep?
Oh,
From the
inside the
makers of
boat.
Ghost Sheep, we bring you Floor Sheep. They're not drowning because their head isn't in the water, but they can't suffocate. Okay, I need to get in the water. I need to see this. Hold up. Run! Run, my legs! As fast and far as you'll take me. Oh my goodness, wait. There's... The bottom of the ship is, like, on the ground. I think. No, it's not. How are you people getting under here? Are you spawning there? Are they spawning on that? What? That's gravel. I don't see their legs. Where are they? How is this happening? I can't get back in the boat. Okay. Mistakes were made. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Where? Okay. Oh, there's a pig. It's free food. It just comes straight to the boat. Okay, you gotta admit, this is looking not bad at all, right?
Yeah, yeah, I like that.
This is looking good.
It looks a
Is
lot
that
bigger
all?
up close.
It looks a lot bigger up close. Which, I think that's fine. Especially, we're looking down on it, that's the thing. Once it's, like, up at eye level, it'll feel a lot bigger as well. Okay. Do I want to have... I'll worry about the stairs in particular later, but first... I'd like there to be jumping room, so right here. Yeah. Want it to be kinda hard to hit your head. But not so hard to hit your head that you're, like, taking a bunch of fall damage if you somehow fall onto that in particular. Okay, that's good. That's fine. That's good. Hello, Miso. I have a kibi, and his name is Miso, and he's a beautiful young man. Staring off into the night, next to my lamp. It's a beautiful lamp and a beautiful cat. Hello, my friend. It is so nice having, like, a lamp in here and not just a blinding white light above my head. Like, this is nice.
Yeah.
This is an improvement. Okay, so I'm feeling in the central bit we can have the window. Oh, should we also have, like, an on-deck pool? I mean, oh, no. This is a pirate ship. This isn't a cruise liner. This is a pirate ship. This is a ship. We are not taking anyone to the Bahamas. We don't need a pool. There's ocean all
Are you
around you.
gonna
You can
make
walk the
a
plank.
are you gonna make a skull in the what's it called? I forget what it's called, but it's the thing that makes the boat go forward.
What?
You know, I don't know what it's called in English. The big cloth that makes the boat go
Oh, the
forward with the
sail. The
wind.
sail.
Sail, yes, that's the one. Are you gonna make a
Yeah.
skull on the sail? Like a real pirate ship.
I think the strat will make the sail out of obsidian. So we can
Hmm.
use gray cloth for the sail or for the skull, so we won't have to burn the sail when we go, because that will take the rest of the ship with it.
Right.
So yeah, we'll do the skull. We'll do our best at doing a skull.
Hell yeah.
That's all we can do. Okay. I think adding that wood around the side was definitely a very good idea. Like that adds a bit of detailing to the floor that just wouldn't be here otherwise. It's hard to get a lot of detail when our palette's kind of limited. It's a wooden ship, so it's going to be made out of wood. We don't have a lot of different woods or, like, wood materials. No fences, no trapdoors or anything, so... Gotta work with what we've got. Bookshelves and chests are also options, but I don't want to make any, like, walls out of chests, because eventually those things will become block entities, and eventually, or those things will, like, be entities, not blocks at all. And that'll be awkward to deal with. And laggy to deal with. So no chest floor. As neat as it might look. Oh, building the captain's quarters will be fun. So I think down in this bottom area, we'll need to, like... This'll be where the crew would sleep, right? Ow. Well, I'm trying to think. Do we make the crew sleep down in, like, the very bottom of the ship? Where, like, if a leak happens, they all fucking die?
I think you should do that, but you should also have one room upstairs, like on level, which is
Yeah, there's gonna be one on level, which is the captain's quarters. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to debate whether, like, I think
Now the
this
crew should
area,
definitely
this
sleep on the
below
bottom.
deck. This is below deck, the floor I'm on right now. So I feel like they're gonna have to be in the below deck and not the very bottom. But I do want to have a window here. Or like a fighting ring or something. I guess those are two very different statements. I either want to have a window or like a place where the crew can sumo wrestle. We'll decide. Okay. And then... Oh shit! We're being boarded! We're being boarded! We're being boarded! Die! You... Okay. We survived. That was a very dangerous match. It could have ended in the loss of our lives.
Uh-huh, very dramatic.
That was a very dangerous bout of combat. You don't understand. Okay, I was worried there. I was
For your
expecting
life.
him to burn the ship, pillage my belongings, steal my sumo wrestling window. It was bad. It was bad. I don't know how I would have ever recovered. It would have been the end of the world as I know it. Truly. Okay, that over here. Alright. The nice thing about this being even, and I feel like I designed the ship with that in mind, I think when I was setting it up, or like setting the like skeleton of it, I want to say I designed it to be like an odd number for the sake of being able to get the torches like this, because this is nice. This checkerboards very nicely. Okay. Get rid of that one. Oh! Oh, I need to overstack my torches. Okay. Let's go this way. Throat is definitely getting dry. Can I see, like, the ship from here? How's that looking? No, I can't. It's hiding behind a mountain is how it's looking. It's scared. Doesn't want to be boarded again. I can't blame it. That was a very scary skeleton. Spooky scary, as one might say. Oh, Kiz, did you end up watching the Sonic movie?
Nope.
Oh, have you seen any of them, or?
Nope.
Dang.
Sorry,
I
I haven't
see how
seen
it
any of
is.
them.
I see how it is. Fake
I'm
fan.
sorry.
But the only media of Sonic you've ever consumed is Win the Race.
Yeah, Win the Race is pretty good.
Win the Race is pretty good. There's no denying. I want to put these in a box, actually. My trees have been sad ever since Leaf Decay got added. That's just a sad bomb. They used to, like, fray out,
I
now
wish
it's
I
just a
had Leaf
discount
Decay
acacia.
when I was still playing in my world. I wish I had that because I had to punch out every leaf manually every time I was farming for wood.
Realizing that you can just put TNT in a tree was so nice.
I didn't have access to that.
Once I realized I could do that, I was thriving.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, there goes every issue I've ever had with this game. Lovely. Okay. There's no TNT in that one. There is right there. It's gonna be so sad to see these cloth things go. I need to have, like, a stream where I build using only those. And just make, like, the absolute prettiest things imaginable. Just so we can watch all of them burn once we get to InfDev. Which, to be fair, it's not instantly upon getting to InfDev, right? Like, it's a little bit in. If I go to the wiki, yeah, 624, which is just a cursed version all around. Got it. Once I have to use the save mod for the last time, I can go ahead and cry and get rid of all my cloth and burn it violently because that's what it deserves. Let's see. Okay. I zoned out. Okay. Down we go. We gotta go ahead and get our understacks. After the boat, I'm gonna need to, like, work out the storage situation, right? Because right now, this is just painful. This just is bad design. Let's see. Should have, like, double chests full of 127 overstacked items. And have, like, multiple of each. I'm not sure how many of each. Because I also gotta make sure the game doesn't, like, crash upon me loading after a certain version. Because of how many chests there will be, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know how crazy I want to do the storage system, but I mean, I have RAM, I have 40 gigabytes of RAM, and I have a pretty good PC. Not PC, laptop, but it's a cracked laptop, so it counts. So I feel like I can get away with as many as I need, right? Okay. There we go. And now we have torches. And away we go! Getting sleepy. I've been fixing my sleep schedule a little bit, and that's helped substantially with the mental state. However, that also means, I'm tired. I woke up fairly early this morning at like 7 a.m., which I worked from 9 to 6, so that's to be expected. But normally, like, I would wake up at like 8 or even like 8:30 and just slip on my clothes and my backpack and get on my bike and just book it, right? So this was the
Mhm.
first morning in a while that I could really just kind of sit down for a bit and just vibe. But I'm tired. My body is starting to say, "Hey, good job. Now you can sleep. In fact, why don't you do that right now? Why don't you go to bed while you're streaming for the first time in a month? In a
It's
whole
a great
month.
idea.
That's a swell idea. Sleep stream, let's go. We love to see it."
Hey guys, I'm back. Punk shoe.
Ow. Yeah, it's been a month since I streamed. Okay. We're gonna fix that. We're gonna fix that. Make sure we're constantly streaming now. At least whenever I
Never
can
stop.
sneak in time. Never stop. Never missing a day. I'm gonna be switching to overnight. So like maybe. I could very much get away with like waking up at a time where everybody's also the irony of I'm finally getting my sleep schedule to be fixed. Anyways, I'm switching to overnight at work, guys.
Very nice.
Extra $1.50 an hour, and I get to wear headphones. That was the big one. I get overstimulated so easily. Being able to wear headphones and listen to music at work,
That sounds amazing,
actual,
actually.
yeah, like that was an actual godsend. I didn't bring glass for my window. Hmm. Okay. What are fire physics in this version? Asking for a friend.
Um,
Cause having a lava pit in the ship to like toss we could have the plank we have like the outward plank, right? Like that's when we want to make
yeah,
a spectacle. But if we need to just like deal with a guy, we just shove him in the we shove him in the oven, right? Have
in
like a
the
little
oven.
that'd be kind of funny. The rule of
Right.
funny outweighs the rule of cool. That there's a hierarchy here.
You're so right.
There's a hierarchy. And having a lava pit with like glass for the bowl so that all can see from above and below. What happens when you break the stern law of Captain Zap, Captain P Hanta. When you break
P.
P
Hanta.
Hanta's law, bad things happen, buddy. Bad things happen. You ain't ready. You ain't ready for P Hanta.
I'm not messing with P. Hanta.
Yeah, I ain't messing with P Hanta, man. I ain't that. I'm not dealing with that. That's you can have someone else do that. Why do like stone bricks or why do like stone slabs and iron blocks blend together so nicely? Like that's so clean. I've fallen. My armor is dying. I had to take off my iron gear because that's not coming back out until I can repair it. Like I want to preserve my first set of armor. I would love to end up turning it into god armor eventually, and
Mm,
then one day getting like it to be trimmed netherite. That'd be so
that's pretty
cool.
good.
Like my very first set of diamond armor from all the way back in Indev, getting that far would be wild. So
I
I
don't
want to
see why
make
you can
sure.
do it.
No, yeah. And I don't want it to just sit in a chest all the time. Like, I'd like to go ahead and repair it and use it, but I want to make sure it doesn't break. I want to stop it from getting to that point each time because that would be
That's gonna be hard
so
until
good.
mending is added.
Yeah, when does when do anvils get added? That's like with enchanting, right?
A little bit later,
Mhm. We
but
also have
I'll look it
like
up for you.
armor of Theseus problem. If I repair an anvil, then yeah, like it's the same armor, but I can't merge repair, can I? Because like I'm combining sets of armor, so I don't know if that counts.
I don't think so.
Yeah. So I think I have
Um,
to wait for an anvil to be able to fix it.
Anvils
Well,
are
not.
1.4.2.
Yeah. And I'm guessing they just come straight out of the bucket with too expensive.
Yeah, that eventually happens. So
And I want to say, let me look this up. I'm pretty sure the what's it? I'm pretty sure like repairing things also counts towards it. Anvil mechanics before 1.8. Rename any item. Tiered item. Units of its material. Like combining in an anvil, it's the same one because it takes like the name and whatnot of the first item. But using a crafting
mm-hmm.
table to combine, I wouldn't say it's the same. Let's see. It is possible to produce items so heavily enchanted they can't work on. Yeah. So trying to repair the item at all. Like, that looks like it's gonna go ahead and damage it. So I'd have to go ahead and use... I'd have to make God Armor, basically. Like, I'd have to prioritize, like, saving that gear until... Saving the gear until I'm able to go ahead and... What am I thinking of? What am I thinking? I want to save the gear
I
until...
think you just save it until mending, right?
Not necessarily. Until there's enchanting slash me being able to get god gear, and then the process of me adding enchantments to it is my repairs, right? So whenever it
Mm-hmm.
gets super damaged, that's when I add another enchant or like combine it with another thing, right? Merge it at an anvil so that it's still the same item.
I think you'll have plenty of time to think about this.
Oh, definitely. I'm not even close. The fact that I haven't left InDev, like,
How many years has it been?
I don't know. We did the math, I want to say last stream. I don't know if last stream, but like one of the recent streams, I did the math of like how many days have passed of me playing, or like how many
Mm-hmm.
days have passed since I made the world. And if I made the world starting with like survival test, I think, how long comparatively, or like what version we would be at. And I think it was like beta 1.4, I think. Something like that. Like it we if we were updating at the same time as like
Yeah, if you
updates
were
were to
like
come
Turtle
back,
SMP.
yeah, we would have been very, very far in.
Yeah.
But we're not doing that. We are honestly like I need to look into any other in-dev survival worlds on YouTube. Because I wonder like what the longest running in-dev survival world is. We could like break that record. That'd be funny.
You're probably already there. I don't think there's that many
That'd
people
be
doing
kind of
this on
funny
Windows.
if we have like. Let me see. Let me see. Let me save. Also, hi Lego. How you doing?
Hi Lego.
What is the legs up to? Wander.mc level. Okay. I'm gonna check. Minecraft in dev let's play. There's an in dev hell challenge, which is also using TextCraft for its logo.
This
From 10 months ago, and its last episode was
Hello,
7
everyone.
months ago. Okay. So that one's short.
This is the
We have a 14-year-old Let's Play Minecraft in-dev episode 1, The Beginning. Today I woke up, got pizza, then opened Zapstream. We love to see it. Survived 100 days in dev. I survived 100 days in Minecraft's oldest update, InfDev. Oh,
That
you
is
sweet summer
not even
child.
remotely true.
Exploring the in-devs, in-dev hardcore, season 1 lasted 3 hours.
Crazy.
3 hours of gameplay, which makes sense, it's a hardcore. There's a re-in-dev playthrough from it. I think we might just have the longest in-dev playthrough.
Yeah, I think so too.
Which is kind of funny. We might just have the longest, at least streamed, the longest in-dev let's play.
I did think I had the longest survival test world on that specific version, just for the simple fact that the save
You
mod is still
definitely have
pretty
the
obscure.
longest 0.24 world. I'll give
Yep.
you a world record for this, for real, for real. Lego, you're unironically one of the reasons why this world has kept going on InDev. In terms of we just haven't gotten to InfDev yet. It's the promise that we'll get to InfDev save that has kept me here this long. I mean, there's that, and also I do want to, like, fill the world with stuff. Which
Yeah, there's no
multiplayer will make...
rush.
Yeah. Like, multiplayer will make that a lot easier. Wander was supposed to be, oh yeah, I go to every version when I feel like updating, and I just haven't felt like updating. InDev is just calm, just peaceful. It'll happen, burnout sucks. Absolutely no rush at all. Like, you're good. You are absolutely fine. I still need to send the final payment, which I'll do Thursday once my next paycheck comes in. I'm not super strapped for cash, but I want to make certain that I'm not. Let's see here. Don't press F5 because the game might crash. Save. Okay. It's about to F5 quick save. Was the thought. Okay, and it's becoming night. I love the nighttime lighting. I've said this like 50 times and I'll say it again. In-dev nighttime lighting is so good. Like with the torches and whatnot. Just making checkerboard patterns. Okay. I don't know how lava physics work in this. Right? And I can pull up lava on the wiki and I can go to history and I can go ahead and take a look. But I don't know how it sets fire to things. That's the issue. Or I guess if I look up fire spread. Alright. Fires added. Lava. Okay, so lava can't actually claw or cause things to burn yet. So come alpha version 1.2.6, then we'll get to see if I made it to where this doesn't burn everything down. But for now, there's nothing stopping us from having a lava pool in the lower deck of the ship, which is lovely. That's exactly what we
Nice.
need. I want to say it's like 4 blocks above, but not past like the ones on its side. Ow. Well, I've fallen. I see you. You think you're bloody sneaky. I hate that. I love when I have a hot pool of baked beans on my ship. Exactly. We gotta ship out the goods, okay? Baked beans are a valuable commodity in this economy. You cannot underestimate their worth. So we gotta make sure the ship is nice and stocked of baked beans, or else we won't be turning a profit this semester. And there is nothing, I repeat, nothing worse than not turning a profit. If Jeffrey Bezos has taught me taught me everything for Freudian slip, he taught me
He's taught me
everything.
everything.
He's taught me everything, and everything is money.
My father,
That's
Jeff Bezos, taught me everything.
my old pappy Bezos. He taught me that if there's one thing more important than human rights, it's money, and I've lived by I've lived by that code my
I
whole
love the
life.
idea of your dad being Jeff Bezos, where you stream on YouTube instead of Twitch.
You think Bezos cares about Twitch? Have you seen what they do to that platform? I'm
He
just
doesn't even
helping
know he
speed
owns
up
it.
the death. It'll make him free money. That's as much as he cares about it. We ship them ready to eat. We don't need cans where we're going. The ship is the can. The ship is the can of baked beans. Oh boy. Alright. This feels so weird to me. This is the first time I'm like building. I think I can call this a mega structure in terms of like, it's a big. It's the first time building a structure for me, right? I don't know if I'd
Hmm.
call it a mega one, but it's not like small house sized. And that's like the biggest I've built ever
I
up
would say
until
this is
now.
a really big structure, especially for Indiv.
That's fair. That's very fair.
Honestly, if you like think about it, it might be the biggest structure made in Indiv.
It wouldn't be. I severely doubt that, because I'm sure plenty of people. Well, I say that. I guess creative mode wasn't a thing in this, was it?
No, not in Indiv.
Yeah, because like I know classic has insane things, but you also can't update from classic to indev, or you couldn't until save mod, or not
Not
save
on that
mod, but
time.
like Molnea's converter. I think is the big one. Maybe with MC Edit. I don't know what MC Edit was like back then. I know that there's Molnea's converter, and
That wouldn't be really
now there's
built in
save
Indiv.
mod.
That would be converted to Indiv.
Yeah. I mean, there's always been people building castles, right? Someone's
Yeah, yeah.
definitely made like a massive castle. I'm not gonna say. I think I can confidently say this is the longest ongoing in-dev survival series on YouTube. I don't
It's
think this
very
boat is the biggest
specific.
structure.
That's a very niche
It's a
sentence.
very niche thing, but saying I have the longest running series of, and it's just it's a Minecraft version. I think like that's something. It being Minecraft makes it slightly less niche, right? Right? I'm
Yeah.
not. This isn't Copia,
Right, guys? Right?
right? Right, guys? Oh, Lego. Can I tell kids about my wonderful idea for the next update, or your next April Fool's update for your April Fool's mod? Largest structure built on the longest running series. That's
Yeah,
true.
there you go. There you have it.
There we go. It's the longest running, longest structure built on the running server of the Minecraft YouTube. Exactly. We did it. We got there in the end.
Put that on the plaque.
Allegedly. Yeah, so I don't have to worry about this burning anything down. I can enjoy the baked beans from the comfort of my home. Oh wait, yeah, F5 is perspective. It's not rain anymore. Okay. Save the game. Nodders. Exactly. Okay. Oh wait, are you saying like yeah, I can tell him the funny idea? Fuck. Do items burn in lava? I burn in lava. Okay, well, the baked beans pool, this is why we save our game. Standing in the corner kills you violently. Oh, I hope I didn't break any of my understacks. That'd be annoying. Okay. Oh no, I'm good. Okay. So my $1 billion idea, right?
Mm.
And I think this is hysterical. Oh, and that filled in that time. Okay. Save. You know how locked chests are a thing?
Yeah.
Hello, Matt. Hope you're doing good. All right. So you know locked chests. Wonderful little
Yes.
feature.
Mm-hmm.
Um so there's this funny thing called satire, right? And Notch was like, "Oh, haha, wouldn't it be funny if I linked this to the Minecraft store, which doesn't exist because like why would I do that?"
Right.
My idea is Lego adds back locked chests and makes them link to the actual Minecraft store now.
Oh God.
Come
Uh,
on.
I mean that's pretty funny.
Nacho flavor beans, what is this? It's lava. No, it's not lava. It's baked beans. Not nacho flavor, baked beans. You can tell they're baked because when I go swan diving into my beans, I fucking die. Hecking die. Doing well, you watched a
Hickorina.
Studio Ghibli film? Oh, nice. Hell yeah. Gotta load up my world now. Yeah, it's not my cheese. Not my beans. They are my beans. So now, whenever someone aboard the ship is, being really naughty, being a very, very unhappy, uncooperative little pirate, they get to walk the stone plank. And the stone plank is the walk of shame. For upon walking the stone plank, you're screwed. Upon walking the stone plank, there is nothing that can save you from your inevitable bean-flavored fate. And I wouldn't want to be that guy. I wouldn't want to be the guy on the stone plank. I'm just saying, I don't think it'd be very nice. I don't want to face my bean-flavored fate, chat. I think that's not the best thing that could happen to me. And you can also see it from below. So if there's any prisoners below deck, they get to watch. Or set the ship on fire. Because that's stable. The rule of funny outweighs the rule of cool, and the rule of cool outweighs the rule of pirates. Baking with the beans. Me and my beans, we bacon. We bacon all day. Okay. I know people are just starting to get here. However, my voice is dry as heck. I'm not used to streaming again. Wonder how that happens when you go a whole bloody month without making any content. Shockingly, it's difficult to... I walked the bean plank. Why wouldn't it go out? Why won't it go out? Why won't it go out? Still open in death. Wait. Can I craft? about to end stream. I was about to go ahead and be like, my voice is starting to get strained. My voice is getting strained, chat. The beans, they baked me. Now my voice is getting baked. I don't like how that sounds. But anyways, chat, I hope you all enjoyed the stream. Thank you all very much for watching, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your night. Goodbye!
Bye, guys.